Previously on Lives of the Saints.
Well, hey there, Timmy. Timmy.
This is my friend Timmy.
Hi, Timmy. I'm St. Giannamola. I think I know a guy who can help you. He's a pretty cool monk. Come right this way, Timmy. Hi, St. Benedict. It's good to see you. St. Giannamola here. I brought Timmy. Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm so sorry. St. Benedict observes silence during mealtimes. Well, you see, Timmy wanted to talk to you about, or talk to someone who knew about being a monk, and you were a monk in life, so I was wondering if you could talk to him. Oh, not right now? Could we come back later? Okay, I'm gonna leave Timmy with you, and then you guys can chat when you're ready. You're gonna wait here, and then you're gonna talk to St. Benedict. All right, bye.
Waiting.
1 hour later.
I appreciate your patience, Timmy. How may I help you?
Yeah, what can you tell me about your life?
Well, yeah, it is a
Uh-huh.
pretty interesting story. It all started when I was like just about 17 years old. I was being educated in a school that my parents sent me off to, and the Lord was calling me to be a hermit. So I left my home with my nanny. My nanny started to follow me actually for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
When we reached another town, I was like, I think you should just stay right here, and I'll go on my own. So I left for a few extra miles, and I came across this cave, which is 40 miles away from Rome. And I stayed there for a pretty long time.
Ah, that's interesting.
And then through all this prayer and stuff, I had a priest come up to me, and he discovered me in the cave. Don't know how he found me. He was just traveling, but anyway, he found me, and he's all like, "Son, what are you doing here exactly?" And I was like, "Well, the Lord's led me here so far to live a life of prayer as a hermit, so this is what I'm going to do." And he's like, "Oh, okay, how are you going to get some food and stuff? It's like, how are you going to take care of yourself?" And I just simply said, "The Lord's going to provide me with whatever I need." Turns out he was the answer, because he just started dropping food off and right in front of my cave and everything. And it's just like, wow, yeah, he's really providing through that man right there himself. It wasn't long after, and still I had many visits from people that come to know me more, and then word spread quickly, and then like a group of monks came by who said like, "Hey, like our abbot just died, and we kind of need one right now." And I was just like, well, God's calling me to be a hermit right now. I don't really want to leave this cave. But then the Lord was kind of like, "You should go." I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll go. Let's be an abbot." So I left, and I decided to be their abbot. And like something I discovered is like their way of life in the monastery was not the way it was supposed to be. It was pretty hideous, actually. And so like I started changing things up, started disciplining them a little bit, and they didn't like it, like the way I was disciplining them. So with that in mind right there, they actually tried to kill me over that too. So like there's this one moment where they grew tired, and then he said, "You know what, let's put a little spice in his drink." And they put it in the chalice, and they waited for me to grab it. And then like the Lord truly saved my life at that moment. There's a ray of light that came down. It was shaped like a cross, and it came down on the chalice, and it split the chalice in half.
Wow.
And right there, then I knew that the chalice is poisoned. So I was just like, well, I think the Lord's trying to tell me something. I should probably get out of here. So I was like, may God have mercy on your souls. I was like, so I went back to my cave, and I lived there for a little bit longer. And then like these other monks came by, and they were like, "Hey, our abbot just died. Can you be our new abbot?" And I was just like, well, the last group of people tried to kill me over that. So it's like, I don't even know if I should really be doing that. And they're like, we're actually trying to live the monastic life. Can you please do it? So just through thought and prayer, the Lord's like, okay, you should probably go to them. No, I was like, fine. So I went over there, and then that's where I started to develop this Benedictine order. My name's Benedict. But anyway, yeah, so I just started to write this rule of life. It's called the Rule of Saint Benedict right here. So it talks about the basic way of life in Western monasticism. Actually, believe it or not, I am the father of Western monasticism too. But anyway, we established our order in Monte Cassiano, and that's used to be an old Roman fort beforehand. So that's where we started to spread our influence all across Europe. We established monasteries everywhere there. And then, yes, we began to perform many miracles for people. We performed many exorcisms. And this is during the time of the Dark Ages and stuff. This is after the fall of the Roman Empire. Things was in chaos and everything. But really, like, us as an order right here, you know, we began to hold the church together in these dark times.
Cool.
But yeah, so like, as we continue to hold the church together and stuff, you know, my life was deteriorating, and at that point I was starting to run a fever, and then eventually I started to die out, and then it was not until after I received communion is where I started to die. And then so my brothers lifted me up, just enjoying my last few breaths, and then right there and then I died. And look where I'm at right now. But anyway, that's my story. Yeah, so what year did you die? 547. Okay, so why are you taking all these notes, Timmy? Well, I'm studying for this big test on the lives of the saints, so that's why I'm taking notes right now. Okay, so what have you learned? I've learned that St. Cecilia was born in Rome, Thomas wrote the Summa Theologica, and Gianna was a doctor. Oh, okay, but what have you learned to be more Christ-like? Now that you put it that way, too, I learned that we can be more Christ-like by standing up for the faith, and, you know, we can be curious and wonder of God beyond our understanding. And basically I learned about giving ourselves to others too. And that's the beauty of it right there. See, we follow by the prime example, which is God himself, Jesus right here. He chose to live his life as a man so he can reassure to us that we can do the same thing. It's not going to be easy, but if we keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, we keep our eyes fixed to the truth, what could we have possibly to lose? And so in conclusion, Timmy, like, I do have something else I wanted to give to you. This is the medal of me. But anyway,
Well, hey, Timmy.
Oh,
I've been
hey,
trying
Peter.
to catch up to you all day. Hi, St. Benedict.
Porter Peters here.
Well, I hope you learned a lot, but I got to get
I
you
have.
home. Come on, you ready to go?
I am.
All right.
See you, St. Benedict.
Bye.
All right, later, Timmy. See you soon, Peter.